Hey, fellow stack workers. I see Patrick Redford's got a new book coming out called Slightly Out of Order, which is a follow up to his first stack book, Temporarily Out of Order. And given that, I wanted to take a second to talk about the Redford Stack and why I decided to move to it in case some of you might be interested and want to take a look as well. Now, look, I'm nobody special. I'm probably the least known magician you'll ever meet, but what I do have is a deep passion for all things stack. And of the couple decades I dedicated myself to stack work, 15 of those were solely dedicated to mnemonica, which is a fantastic stack to be sure. But for me personally, there were a few things that just weren't there, like quick setup in the hands from a shuffled deck, ease of getting into an NDO ending while possible. Took some doing. Quick conversion to a stay stack setup or a memorized stay stack setup would be nice for that matter. Near instant conversion to red back alternating colors. Some built-in hold'em hands would have been nice as well. But I resigned myself to the fact that those were things I just wasn't going to have. I mean, look, we know no stack is perfect, so it generally is what it is. Well, I ran across other stacks that piqued my interest, but none of them warranted walking away from a decade and a half of memorizing every process related to mnemonica, every quartet, every finding your way home starting point I could. Hell, even learning Woody's stack for the same 15 years and transitioning back and forth between that. It wasn't worth moving. But upon receiving the Redford book, I knew pretty quickly that it would be worth the headache to switch. Had everything that appealed to me about Conover's Infinity stack, but with a much more thoughtful transition to the Redford stack structure, which allowed for a lot more built-in effects. So now that I've been using the Redford stack exclusively as my main stack for a few years, I can say I haven't regretted the switch for a second. Stack's the gift that keeps on giving, and Patrick Redford is the author that keeps on giving. As great as the stack's body of work is now, I know that he, being a guy that digs into stack work with the fervor of a rabid dog, has material and thinking on it for books and books to come. And that's pretty exciting. So give it a look. You might find it's the stack you've been waiting for.